What's up, Want a Coffee fam? We're back with your favorite hosts, Christian and Tabby. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Want to chat?
Want a coffee?
Want to both?
Okay.
Welcome, Ali and Tabby Cats. We are your hosts, Tabby and Christian. We are so delighted to have you here, and we hope that you are ready to sit back, relax, and hear about some fun. We've got some interesting topics to cover today, so dust yourselves off and get ready.
Honestly, this is like right when you're like pooping in the morning. You just want like something to think about before you shower, get ready for work. This is just a whetting of the appetite. Okay, we're gonna share today our opinions on the Earth and if it's flat. Tabby, you go.
All right, I think the Earth is round. I can't justify it. I feel like if it was flat, you'd be able to look and you'd be able to see like another country in the near distance. Like, where does it dip to? I don't know.
You know what? I would, for sake of argument, like start to, differ and go against it, be a contrarian. But at the end of the day, no, I also agree. I do think the Earth is not flat. But you know what I will say to expand? I think y'all should definitely go on TikTok and search maps, because the maps that we know and the maps that we've studied, these white-centric maps, obviously, the Westerner explorer has discovered the world. So like in our map, the US is kind of centric to everything. And obviously it's a sphere, it's a globe, it can't be. So duh. But the maps of yesteryear are just so cool to see how like other historians, as the world was being discovered, would like not only display like the islands of America, but also show how their world was and how what we view it as and how distorted it was back then, or how distorted we see it now. I know it's so rad, because honestly, like what we see as like Greenland or South America is like the sizes are so different because they make North America look so big. So it's like when you actually see what the world looks like, you're like, oh wow, these countries this world is a lot different. Like it makes you just feel a lot smaller. And oh my god, another random thing, I just traveled to Portugal. I know, like I keep talking about that, sorry, but like look,
No, keep talking. It's so fun.
Travels, fuck, let me enjoy it. I want to fucking anyways. When we were on the plane, I live in Los Angeles, California. To get there, we went from LA to Boston, which is West Coast to East Coast. And then from Boston, we went to Europe, Portugal, on the Western coast of Europe. So it's like we kind of went in a circle. It made sense. Okay, whatever. It's a line. The world could still be flat on that, plane of reference. But on the way back, we went from the Western coast of Europe, Portugal, north to Amsterdam, and then around the top of the world to California. I know, it was so cool to like follow the plane going, like we went over ice, we went over like the cold parts. I don't know, Greenland, Iceland, Canada, wherever the fuck it wasn't Russia. Wherever the fuck it was, we were like going over it. It was so cool. Obviously, I couldn't see anything. I was not sitting next to the window. Thank God. I like aisle seats because if I gotta pee, I gotta pee.
Yeah, you gotta pee.
Okay, whatever. I'll go outside and look. Come on. But honestly, it was really cool to go over, and I was like, wow, the world is a sphere.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Exactly. And that was on my flight from Denmark.
Well, speaking of, spheres and the planet, I guess, of Earth and it being, round, I'm curious, do you think the moon landing is real? Do you think man really landed on the moon? Or do you think it's a conspiracy?
I think everything is a conspiracy. I think what we know about the moon is not the 100% truth, but I do think we landed on the moon. I think that we were in this like Cold War against Russia, and we were trying to like get there first. So I think competitively we got there. unless Russia and America are in on it together and they're like, we're playing the people because neither one of us made it.
Yeah.
I honestly think we did because we're too competitive to not have made it.
That's actually a fair point. Like, absolutely fair point. I sometimes think like it just amazes me that that's something that could happen so far back in the, when it did happen back in the 90s. But I mean, the world is your oyster. You can believe whatever you want these days.
Exactly. Honestly, if you look back at like historical civilizations, like, I want to say it's the Aztecs, but please correct me if I'm wrong. But ancient native cultures had irrigation systems that they then use as plumbing systems, so that they had like flushing and running toilets. So much so that when Western civilizations came, they drew upon those ideas to make, the irrigation systems that we now know and use. I don't know about like the engineering of toilets aspects. Of course, we've, made those better. But like history, like the way civilizations created the pyramids or created the Sphinx or did all that, we can't know because, we weren't there. That's kind of miraculous in and of itself too, Like at the end of the day, they went to space in the 60s. I don't think is that far off because they made those pyramids way back when and they're still around,
Okay, you've sold me. I'm officially a full 110% believer of the moon landing. I didn't give enough credit to the people of the history.
Right? They did some crazy ass shit. And everybody should watch Wakanda Forever with Namor because that's some
I need to see that.
Oh my God, it shows you like amazing Mesoamerican cool things.
Oh, amazing. Well, guys, leave us a comment in the comments below. Leave us a comment. Oh my gosh, can't speak today. About what you think. Is the earth really flat? And did man on the moon? Did man land on the moon?
Oh my gosh, yes. And honestly, with that, let's just say hi, Mom. Talk to you soon.
TTYL.
Love ya.
That's it for us, folks. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe at beartiger.productions or #WantACoffeePod. Oh my God, orange is not my new black.